Hi everyone, Craig from the Rusty Fig, and I'm going to do a quick video for you on how dry Ficus Benjaminas can actually get. So just a bit of background, the Ficus Benjamina is an indoor plant it's beautiful, it's well known all over the world, very popular, but it does have a very bad reputation for leaf drop. Leaves go yellow and they just fall off. And people tend to panic when that happens, and it is more often than not purely down to watering. So why I'm doing this video is I've pushed the limits as far as I feel comfortable pushing them, and I want to share that with you so that you can see how little water the Ficus Benjamina actually needs to thrive. Too much water is going to kill this plant. It's going to give it leaf drop, it's going to cause root rot, and you're just going to end up with so many issues that come along with too much water. This specific plant has not been watered for 3.5 months. Now obviously I don't advise that. I wouldn't push that limit. I've been running a little experiment on this to see how long I can go without watering it. And it's sitting on 3.5 months. And only now is it starting to show the signs of stress. And what I mean by that is, if I bring you in close here, you'll see a couple of leaves at the bottom are now starting to go a slightly yellow color and starting to drop. But if you look at the top of it, it's glowing, shining, green. If you have a look at the buds at the top, there's still new growth coming out. And the important thing that I want to show you, if we take this moisture reader, we stick it all the way to the bottom, you'll see it is completely dry. The moisture reader is not picking up any moisture whatsoever. So obviously I don't advise that from a general health point of view. But what we'll do now is we'll soak the soil, and at the same time, once it's completely drenched, leave it for about half an hour and then give it a feed as well. Just because it's been pushed to such extremes, it needs a bit of food now just to get its strength back up. But yeah, just a quick video to show you how dry they can actually get. You can see bone dry the soil, and it hasn't been watered for 3.5 months. And it looks good. If you are watering your plant weekly, you're going to kill it. With these plants, you cannot have a watering schedule. What you need to do is take a finger, stick it as far in the soil as you can. I generally say if your finger is dry, the full length of your finger downwards, then it's time to water. If there's still a little bit of moisture on the tip, leave it until your whole finger in the ground is completely dry. Then you can water it. It means there'll more than likely still be a bit of moisture at the bottom, so you're not pushing it to the extremes like I have with this plant. But you would then make sure you're not overwatering it, which is probably going to kill the plant way quicker than underwatering. If you have any experiences with Benjamina that you want to share, if you've got any questions about watering, please drop them in the comments below. And if you'd like to find out more about these kinds of videos, please subscribe, keep us going, come up with some suggestions, what you want to see. We'll be posting some regular indoor videos just to keep the indoor side growing quite well. And just to note, what I've told you now is specific to the Benjamina. There are some other ficus varieties that you can't push to such extremes, especially because they don't rejuvenate their leaves so well. So fiddle, robusta, elastica, because if they lose their leaves, they don't tend to grow them back really well, and they'll become really leggy and not nice. So those you don't want to push at all, but I'll cover those in some other videos. Specifically on the Benjamina, yeah, as we said, not a lot of water. When you water it, give it some balanced fertilizer, and yeah, thanks for watching. Keep well. Bye.